Okay, I should be back on now. Let's go into LeetCode. So, what's up? We had a brain moment where we were like, oh, what? K could be equal to 0. So let's do that. So K to be I said what? What did I said? I said we could create a counter for K. So let's create a so yeah, I think for Python you could just say and it'll just know. It'll just know that it's equal to 0. It'll just know that it's an integer. Right? I don't need to do int K. We'll figure it out. So returning I know I'm returning K and I know I am returning K. That's all. But nums is already there, so I'm not really returning nums. So let's say I run the code now. What if I make K3? What happens? I see what's going on here. So yeah, so K I know how this is running now. Okay, so I'm going to go back to K is equal to 0. And all I'm doing is I'm returning K actually. Nums could be whatever it wants to be. So I'm going to put on nums. So nums is going to be changed. So we're going to look at the array next to it. So we're going to do a for loop. I like to code first. Dang it. C++, guys. C++. Also, don't do what I'm doing. I'm just trying to learn Python because it's just faster, I guess. And I've been doing C++ for a while now, and they do have really cool modules I could use. I just want to use Python. I just want to use Python. I don't know why. I just want to use Python and just do that. Okay. So let's say for index and num, because it's called nums, and enumerate nums. So what this does is gonna print out, let me print it out for you guys. It's gonna print out the index and the nums. And the num. So if I do this, can I do a new line in Python? Like, I remember there was like printf. Okay, that's not a thing. Is it like, let me search it out in my book. So printf. Yeah, like MNOP. Yeah, I feel so stupid, but it's fine to be stupid. Like, who cares? Who cares? Because I feel like in order to be the smartest of the smartest, you have to be the stupidest of the stupidest first. Because you can only be smart once you're curious and actually want to learn stuff. Okay, so I don't see printf, but I do see print. So I'm just going to go to page 251. See what that's all about. Well, that didn't help me. I wanted to do like printf and then do it like a make it like it's gonna do this, like something like this. Like I don't know, man. Yo, I think printf should be a thing. Like Python is just cool like that. It'll be like broken. Yeah, runtime error. That's not why. That's not why. It's not enumeration. It's enumeration. Okay. Or like, oh, it's so easy. Y'all, y'all, are we serious? Am I using Python right now? Yeah. I feel like y'all are yelling at me right now. I'm probably getting on somebody's nerves. Don't watch this if I'm gonna get on your nerves. You're not patient enough for me, you computer science geek. Oh my gosh. What's wrong for index? And then for an index, I think it's honestly just this. This doesn't know what the freak I'm doing. It's enumerate. Enumerate. Y'all. Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, this is perfect actually. It prints exactly how I want it. So print 0, 1, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 1. All I wanted to do was prove this point. So once we enumerate, what am I gonna do? Let's say I make the counter by 1. So, this isn't C++. I can't just do K++. So this would be like at the end. So I'm gonna say like at, like nums at K, right? Nums at K. That's gonna do something. It's gonna do something. Okay. So at nums at K, I want you to store it. Store nums at K. And then say like if nums at K oh, what if I do a double for loop? That's stupid, but is equal to right? Nums at K plus 1. Now I always did this like in the beginning. Then what do we want? We wanted to skip it. I wanted to skip it. Right? If let's say if one oh, what's this? Oh, convert to handwriting. Oh. Okay, guys, I found a laser pointer with this tablet. So wait. So guys, hear me out. So if this, guys, it's so pretty, but no, make it a single color, and I'll make it red. I don't care about pretty. So look at this. If 1 and 1, that's K plus 1. First, you gotta think about it in a small way. Then you gotta think big. Because I know there's probably K1 plus 2, K1 plus 3, K1 plus. You gotta make it small, and then you can expound on it, right? So let's say 1, and then K plus 1. Let's say those two are equal to each other, which in this case, they are. What are we gonna do? We are going to do nums K is equal to nums K plus 1. And then what do we have? We have something. We got something. We're saying that if nums K is equal to nums K plus 1, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna say that. Okay, so nums K. Okay, so I'm gonna this line. Okay, I'm not showing you everything. I should probably be showing you everything. Let's go back to LeetCode. 'Cause I don't know, like I need to like start coding to see what's going on. So if you print the index num, you don't actually need to. I just like saying stuff. Like here, it's really helpful. So now I'm saying that if nums k is equal to nums k plus 1, then nums k plus 1, right? Okay, so let's say nums k plus 1 then becomes, because one thing my computer science teacher taught me, Mr. Lin, thank you, was that basically, this part, you're saying this becomes whatever is to the right, right? So the left side becomes whatever is to the right. So you're saying that nums k plus 1 becomes, let's say nums k plus 1 becomes nums k plus 2. Then it's so stupid, bro. I feel so stupid. Okay, so let's go through this. So we have nums k. So in this case, so let me write it down. So with this example, right? Nums k. Oh my. So extra. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna make you thicker. Oh, but I like the number 23. It's my favorite number in the whole wide world. Maybe I'm retarded. Okay, so we have nums k, right? So let's say nums k is equal to 1 because k is equal to 0. And what we had previously was what? 1, 1, 2, if I remember correctly, right? So that's what our array is. And then you're saying that nums k is equal to 1 and then k is equal to 0. So what are you going to do? So nums k is equal to 1 and k is equal to 0, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to say that because of that, you should calm down. Because this is 0, 1, 2. So that's why I am saying this is the index, right? This is the index. This is the actual num. Alright, so k at 0 will give you 1. And I'm doing this based on my C++. I'm not even sure if you could do the brackets in Python. I'm just doing it that way because I don't know C++. Yeah, so okay. So I have this and I'm saying that, okay, if nums k is equal to, so nums k plus 1, which is equal to 1. So then this returns true. Then what happens if it returns true? Then nums k plus 1. So nums k plus 1, which is equal to 1, comes equal to nums. No, that doesn't make sense. K plus 2, which in this case is equal to 2. So 1 becomes 2. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. And then what happens to nums k? So nums k. So now, so after this, so after you're going to have, well, in this case, after this, there. Maybe it does make sense. Maybe I'm not completely stupid. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Yo, it's right there. Oh, did someone text me? No. Okay. So okay. So okay, so let's say now we'll have nums k plus 1 is equal to 1 and then nums k plus 2 is equal to 2. So then afterwards, you're going to see that it's going to just be 1, right? And then it's going to be 1 and then 2. Because this, now, you're kind of crossing it out. So let me be bougie and cross it out. So then, actually, I don't like that I'm crossing it out like that. Let me be more bougie. I'm gonna make it red, y'all. So this becomes this. What happens to num k plus 2? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you just need to know what k is. That's the beauty of this. Doesn't matter. Right? So now I'll have 60 minutes. Oh, Lord. And k plus 2 will be whatever. Y'all see it? And then k becomes k plus 1. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay. Because I don't want to do it only if it's true. If it's not true, I just want it to say k becomes k plus 1. Y'all see what I'm saying? Or is it just me? Watch it. Runtime error. Because I don't know the wording. Index is out of range. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. No, you belong to me. Yo, some therapists will watch me and say, "Oh, she's crazy." But tonight you belong to me. Okay, so let's say the expected answer is 1, 2. Less index is out of range. So what I would have done if this was C++, I'll do the for loop and I'll do it minus 2. But I don't know how to do it here. Because plus 2 is kind of... because at some point, this thing ends. Okay, so as basically what this error is saying is, at some point we reach this point, right? And this point is nothing here. As you keep on, there's nothing here. It's just nothing. So what do you do? Case, because at some point I'm gonna reach here. I'm gonna reach the end of the list. Gonna reach the end of the list. So when I reach the end, okay, so what if I do like, can I do end? What's the end clause? They won't talk about it because I feel like. So what's the end? End keyword 75. This is so fun, guys. I just like talking, so being able to record myself, it means the world to me. I'm acting like I'm accepting a speech. And And you could just write end in Python. I thought it was that. I was just making sure. Okay, so that and so if nums is equal end k and k does not equal to the length of nums minus 2, then we're good, right? Yeah. Yeah, run the code again. Run the code again, guys. Runtime error minus 3. We shouldn't even go. For enumerate nums. Yeah. Maybe it's minus 3 because length of nums starts at 1. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I still runtime error. I don't get why it's out of range, y'all. Like, I feel like my solution would go here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, bro. It's so annoying. Going from I love it to a it's annoying is crazy. Yo. Line 12. So fucking line 12. What? Yeah, let me decode this and see what's wrong. Let's see if I just print nums k, what happens. Yeah, let's just print stuff out and see what's wrong. That's what you do, guys. Okay, so we're already at the runtime error, so I can't even do k plus 1 because it's doing nums. Because so when it goes to the end of it and I'm trying to access like k plus 1, it's just like, why are you doing this to me? Let's see if this only happens if I'm overcomplicating this now. I don't like overcomplicating stuff. If index is less than only does this minus 2 is less than. Okay, so let's do that. And this will work. Okay, so now no runtime error, but it's not printing k. It's just printing this. Yeah, index and that, and it should print k. Dun, dun, dun. Are you not putting K? So, Lord help us. Let's see what this is K. This K. What? Why are you not printing that? No. What is going on? Does it even? Oh, that would never be true. Yo, my brain is like in so much pain. Length of nums -2. Yeah, I think that should work now. I shouldn't need to have to do what I was doing before. I should actually go in. There we go. So this is K1. So that makes sense. Why is it only doing it once? It should print it. Should go in all the different times and just print it. So, okay. Plus 1. They show that it actually equals to each other. So, oh, guys, this is how difficult it is to try. I feel like the more I do it, the easier it'll be. Because I remember when I was studying for it a long time ago, I was just speed typing it through. Like now it's all gone. Like I swear, like if you don't practice at something, it's all gone. It's really all gone. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Because it's the only one that's equal to each other. You guys are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And I like that we're getting somewhere. I really like that we're getting somewhere. So let's go into K+1, and then I'm saying that have nums. Then we're done. Nums K+1. Cool, K+2. Might be a runtime error here too. Oh, it's finished. Eh. I see. I'm gonna put K here. So oh, ciao. I think also my Python abilities are coming back as well. I just have no practice, y'all. Just have no practice so bad. Why is K not? Oh, because K starts at 1. So that makes sense. Okay, so that makes sense. Everything makes sense. But it's not actually going to the last one because ding, if index is because of this. If index is less than that. And then I should always print the last one because it's not even gonna go to the last one here. So like what if someone will say like what if it's the one before the last one? I was Wee. Custom test case. So I'm just gonna add this test case that they have here. Because the issue will come in like with that now. Unless it doesn't, then I'll just say that. Now I'm starting to sound like a robot. This is how it happens, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna run this code. It's not good. It's so bad. But it's still taken out. So what's happening? What's happening? It's still the same. It just does the first one and that's it. So I found the duplicate. So I found duplicates. It's fine. It's fine. So instead of doing this, I could just be like found duplicate. Because it's only going to say found duplicate. I'm just like, there's something else I could do. My brain is like working. So tired. So found duplicate. Found duplicate. Found duplicate. Okay, it could only be one. It doesn't need to be both. Because you're saying that they're equal to each other. So it doesn't really need to be both. I look so tired. I am. So found duplicate at 1. Found duplicate at 0. 1. 1 again. 2. So if I found duplicate at num-k, I wanted to go over it again and say like, I feel like there's a module that just removes duplicates. I just don't know about it. I got this. I can do this. I just feel like giving up. I just feel like giving up, y'all. I just feel like giving up. Okay, so you need a break. Maybe I should take a break so I'll be refreshed and I'll come back and I'm just gonna go on my phone. Okay. Waiting for somebody to come. This is why I like specific numbers. Like the person just said noon. And I'm like, how are you gonna say noon? Like I'm expecting it to be 12 o'clock. So if you say noon, I'm just like, okay, noon. If you say 1:20, I'm like 1:20. You know? And you better not show up earlier or later than that time. I'm expecting you at that time. Yo. Anyways, okay, guys. So we found a duplicate. We're doing good. Not really. like this. So we found a duplicate, and it's nums k. I'm not naturally good. See the thoughts that come into your head that it affects you. Oh, they said 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it affects you, and now it's messing with me. It's messing with me. I can do it. I can do it, though. I know I can do it. Excuse me. Yo. Okay. So I found duplicate. Nums k plus 1 equal to, and I was saying like nums k plus 2 becomes nums k plus 2. Print out nums. I'm gonna print out nums. That's what I need to do. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna see. Ah. That's not what I wanted to happen. At all. I see something. No, I wasn't even looking at it. Okay. So what happened to the 0? So we found a duplicate 0. Then why did 1 come in there? Okay, so the input is 0. Oh my. The input is 0, 0. Bless me. Thank me. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yo, if some by God's sadness, this goes viral, people see me looking this stupid, yo, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is such an easy question. It's just gonna take me a long time. Okay, guys? And then my code made it go from that to more ones. Why? So okay, here 8. Then why do you mean K? You know why? You know why? I should have done the K plus 1 inside of this. I should have done the K plus 1 inside of this. That's what I should have done. Then it should be 3 ones, then it should be 2 ones, then it should be 1. That's what should happen. That's what I want to happen. But it seems like it's not. Okay, so okay, I forgot I enumerated this, so I still have my index. Why aren't I using it? So if nums k, no, No, if index is equal to index plus 1, let's focus on that. Let's focus on that. So if nums index is equal to nums index plus 1, then I want to print I found a duplicate, and then it's going to be nums, it could be, yeah, nums index, right? And then now nums index is equal to the index plus 2. Because k is low-key unstable. Okay, same thing's happening because basically the same numbers. Okay. Nums index plus 1 is equal to... Okay, let me run through this real quick. Guys, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. So, okay, so I'm first I'm going through all of it, right? And I'm saying that the index... Lord help me. Lord, please. I'm saying that the index is less than... I'm going crazy. This is gonna make me crazy if I'm not already. This is about to be an hour long. That is how bad this is. This is about to be an hour long. It's been more than an hour, probably. Good. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for the blessings you've given me. I thank you for love. Please, God, I need to figure this out. I want to figure this out so I keep practicing so that I can be in your kingdom, that I can work hard, so that I could be a hard worker and be seen as that. God, I love you so much, and you have been there for everything. I just need you to help me with this question. I see this in Jesus. Okay, so let's do this. So we have our index, right? I'm gonna move this. Take your time. I'm gonna take my time. And we have our now. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's our index. Now the length of nums is going to be equal to 10. Isn't that right? Right now, with the way I have it set up, I'm going from 0 to 8. Right? So length has to be 8. So I'm saying that if index is less than num. Oh gosh. Keep looking for the undo button and I keep doing that instead. So if index is equal to this part. Yeah, so if index is less than 8. That's what we get. If index is less than 8. I can do it. 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 Okay. I'm saying index is less than 8. And the actual number. So let's say we're at this. What's happening? So index. Wait, no. If num 0 is equal to num 1, Then what happens? Then what happens? Then we're gonna print duplicate found, right? Because it is a duplicate. I'm gonna say, so basically if 0 is equal to 0, which it is, we found a duplicate. So duplicate found. I think this is fine. I think the issue with me is that when I go into my nums index, so currently, let's say nums index, this is the index, this is the index plus 1. So when I go into my nums index, right? So nums index, which is 0, right? So it's gonna be nums at 0, nums index plus 1. So I'm saying whatever this is, so nums 1 will now be equal to nums so this kind of works if there's only 2. No, that's not it. Is equal to nums I plus 2. Nums at 1. And here. Nums at here becomes nums at here. Do we like that? Now we get 0, 1. Should be. Should break. Go, like, why? What am I missing, guys? Something breaks somewhere. Because even here, when I print nums, it should now be, I don't know what's going on. Like, it should now be just 3 1s. Why is there a 1 added? What's going on? What's going on? And I say, bang in the air, saying what? 100 of us can tell me not. Boys in the club, but boys in the club, but boys in the club, but boys in the club. Take a deep breath with my butt on in the night. What's going on? So we have nums index plus 1 becomes nums index plus 2. Okay. Well, that happens. And then the index should now just be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 8. Oh, that shit isn't. I think I remember the run. Work hard. I don't know. It's okay. Maybe I should just give up. I was gonna be like, oh, we broke. I'm just tired. I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath with my breakfast on. So on top of my lungs, what's going on? And they ain't got 100 motherfuckers can tell me nothing. Hey guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say how many duplicates are found. I'm not giving up. Y'all won't see me be stupid. 0, 1, 1, 2, and 3. And, also, I'm typing here and I just give up. It's correctly noticing the duplicates. Should I add it into think I have an idea. Okay, I think I have an idea. So if we find a duplicate, then if we say give it a found duplicate number, so duplicate. This is a bad convention for naming stuff. Don't do that. So I'm just gonna say like if I found a duplicate, then my found duplicate is going to be that. So I'm just gonna say found duplicate is gonna be equal to 0. It's gonna be equal to whatever that number is. So numbers at index. So like if I'm doing this right, but found duplicate I was gonna do it like with 0, but I'm like, and then say like if it does not equal the found duplicate, but we're literally starting on 0, so it won't even go in there, so that won't work. So then I thought about, oh, what if the found duplicate is equal to a counter, so it would be like count plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, but then that's not gonna work because we don't know the amount of duplicates. Then unless I say so, like let's say found duplicate. Unless I do it afterwards, right? So unless I say like, okay, found duplicate is equal to oh, I already had that there. Oh, I'm gonna show that. So let's say we have our if block and then we're saying found duplicate is that, right? I'm gonna keep that number all the way through. So then we're gonna go again and we're gonna say that the and found duplicate will always equal to that nums.index. If we do it like that. So first, okay, so this is too multiple, I guess. No, that's not gonna work. We are at 10 minutes. I was like, I'm about to get this. It's spinning out. Now. So if the index is less than the length of the nums minus 1. So if the index is less than the length of nums minus 1. So so if we're at 0, yeah, so next one was be equal to that. Should be less than or equal to my opinion, but at least will be equal to 9. I guess we are trying to access plus 1 here, so that's why it doesn't work like that. So like if we found a duplicate, let's see. Can can I count the amount of times I find mm, and divided by two? No. I'm not trying to find duplicates, we're trying to find each unique element. So I know there's something to do to like help with that. I just don't want to use it. I just want to like do it myself. I guess that's why I don't want to like I don't practice this because maybe I feel like a fraud or like I don't deserve what I have, so it makes me feel like why do I even have this degree in the first place if I can't solve this? So I think that is also a part of why I try to avoid doing these. Just give me a project or anything where like I can research about it, fine. But like this, just my brain feels like it's not cut out for it. I feel like it has to be an array. Found another duplicate. I like I'm gonna get made fun of. Like, cause these guys, like computer science guys are already horrid. Like, but imagine them online. Yo, they are worse. Way worse. This is helping me doing it. I would have been distracted by now. So I found a duplicate and it's false. So let me. Always finding duplicates. Alright. Oh, I know what to do. I like naming it like this. If duplicate. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was stupid. If duplicate. Let's make it true. And then let's make it if found duplicate, let's make it no. And found duplicate, the num will be if duplicate num will be in num size. Basically if duplicate num is equal to oh my gosh is equal to nums index. Basically if duplicate nums is equal to is can I do it? Num is true, but that just worked because in Python it did. Duplicate num is true and din, 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 din. For multiple duplicates. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it like Lord help me. So this is the first one, so I expected it to take so long. So I expected it to take like 5 hours, to be honest. So breathe. It's fine. So if duplicate num and the num's index and num's equal to true and num's index is equal to wait no duplicate num if duplicate and duplicate num is equal to yep. Then I want you to delete this ish. It is true. don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. And duplicate num is equal to num's index. And then what's gonna happen, right? Current index. Well, that's always gonna happen because it's already equal to index firm. Yeah. What to do? Yeah, didn't plan it right. How do I make it? Yo, I'm low-key losing my spelling. You can tell, like, talking lower. I'm tired. So tired. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. That's what you should be getting. Yeah, so basically all I want to say is, no, I was just cussing, sorry. If there was a duplicate, if there's a duplicate, just like scooch everything, and scooch everything to the left. But that's not what it does. Because I originally thought if I said, well, make index 2 become index 1, then it's gonna scooch everything, but let me go to the next one. And I say nums at so nums at k becomes nums index. I think it's capitalized. That's true. Oh, I still have that. Finish summary. I wish I thought of this in an instant. I think I'm getting closer though. Okay, is equal to 1. I need to change what k is if it's more than 2. How do I do that? How do I say if else it is not a duplicate? If nums index is equal to 1, then num k, which at this point is 1. The nums 0, 1. Well, when does num k not increase by 1? It's if nums K. As long as that K is equal to K. Guys, I'm not sure. Like, when does this... There's probably a math equation for this. Like, if... divided by 2. I went into a state of no talking. Yeah, so we'll have when k is equal to 0, here when k is equal to 1, and k is equal to 2. So if nums at k minus 1 is if nums at k is equal to nums at k plus 1, I want to if nums at k is equal to num at k plus 1, then I'm gonna say then it becomes k minus 1. No, okay, so in this case 0 does equal to 0. Ooh. 1 does equal to 1. No, it should be after I increase it, no? Then should make if k is equal to k plus k minus 1. So here the k becomes 1. What I'm saying, if k is equal to k minus 1, if this is equal to this, then k is equal to 0 then. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You just give up. Hey. Oh. Dang it. Are you serious? Wait, no, this won't work. Dang it. I am so close. I am so close. I am so close. Do it in order. If nums k is equal to guys, let's do this again. This is so annoying, man. So annoying. Okay. We'll have 0, right? So k starts as 0. And then we go through the index. And then let me see. This is the index, y'all. Oh my gosh. If nums index is equal to nums index plus 1. Guys, I have no noise. But it's saying there's noise, which is so interesting. So I think like the background pop noise might be still there. Somehow. somewhere. Or it wasn't there when. Ooh, that's loud. When I had this closer to me, but I can't type when I have it closer to me, so you're just gonna have to suffer for a little bit and just hear me. But like, this is so hard. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I should be better. So k is equal to 0. We have that. We start at k is equal to 0. And we go to the first index. And we know our indexes are what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basic 9. Wait, what the fuck that? 6, 7. Oh, I added 1 to it. Okay. Obviously, the length is. We're going through the whole thing, and we're saying if this is equal to this, if this is equal to this, then what happens? If I could make it thicker. Yeah, I'm just having fun with this at this point. Okay. If this is equal to this, then it's a match. It's a duplicate. So we're going to say we have this other k count. We're going to say k at 0 is going to be equal to what? The first one. So 0. And then like that, we're going to say k. So it's going to be equal to 0. Okay. So this is our k. This is our index. And these are just, it's just norms. Just so tired. Just so tired. So k at 0 is going to be equal to 0 in this case. And then we're going to increment k by 1. So now we're at the next one. And when I increment by 1, I say that if nums at k, if I say, if nums at k, why am I doing if nums at k? Nums at k, which is now at 1, is equal to, but there's no nums at k. Wait a minute. How does nums look? I'm just gonna print that out. So print nums here. That'll help me out a little bit. Run code. Okay, so this is k. Yeah, it should be. Now after the first iteration, it should be 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, right? So I'm saying if nums at k, so now it's at 1, is equal to 0, where's index? Where's index right now? I hate it here. That's not the answer at all. But then erase. In our case, k is at 1, and k does equal to k minus 1. So now k is going to start at at 0 again. Oh, that's not it. That's not right. What I have is not right. For sure, because it's not giving me the right output, right? It's been 2 hours. Okay. Let's focus on this. This part is the issue, right? So if it's not a duplicate, if it's a triplet or quadruple or whatnot, how do I do that? So if nums got here. Now k is 2 because we're just adding. Now it is adding k, right? I'm just gonna run the code. And k at 0 becomes the nums index. So index is also at 0. So index is also at 0. Case index is also at 0, right, guys? What did I write? Okay, let's get somewhere. If num's index is equal to noms plus 1, what happens? So let's say these two, because now we're in index 1. Noms k becomes noms plus 1. Doesn't matter, they're just the same. And now 1, duplicate here. Yeah. I don't want to do another loop. I don't want to do another loop. That's what I don't want to do. Is what I'm trying to avoid. So it runs at one time. I want a double loop. Even then, I'm still running. It's definitely gonna run less than the. And then k is equal to k plus 1. Doo-doo-doo. Is there a do while loop in Python? I'm just gonna search it. Loop in Python. Static thing. No, there's no such thing. I feel like if this was in C++, I'd be already done. Like, remember the collections? That's probably what they wanted me to do, but I'm not doing that. Should I X chat, guys? Chat. I feel like I already have this. Is there a way to finish it with this methodology? I don't want to give up. I feel like I'll be giving up. I don't want to give up. So k will be equal to k plus 1, and then you print nums. Well, this would definitely work with it. What? 1, 1, 2. I'll get the right answer then. Do I still have the while? I don't. There's no way that's cap is gonna be at 2 hours, and if I'm not able to solve a question in 2 hours, then I have to consult help. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do. I think like 2 hours is a little too much, but we'll see how it goes from here on out. I just feel, guys, like you remember when I was so excited in the beginning of this? I'm not excited anymore. I just feel so stupid, man. The way to do it is I feel like recursively, but I'm gonna give up here. I'm not even close to figuring out the answer. I feel like I'm also gonna use chat because then it could help me finish what I already have. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna give up on this. Like, it sucks, but it happens, I guess. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, chat. I'm not logging into chat, so you can't really see it, but yeah, I give up. So, chat, what's on my mind? For 2 hours. Can you please help me finish my solution? Okay. This is hard, guys. Like, I hate that I couldn't figure it out. The first time I did it, I just don't like that I couldn't figure it out, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so at least chat said I was very close. Okay, so it says, but the logic in my loop is backwards and overrides values incorrectly. So let's walk through the correct pattern. So here's a fixed implementation. Oh, I forgot I could do the plus equals. Yo, my mind. Yo, what the so close. Yo, what the heck? Oh, why is it 1 to length and not just from 0 to length? Oh, because we're looking at the index from 1, because 1 is always unique, is what it's saying. Oh my gosh. And then for index and range, 1 to length nums, if nums index, oh, I forgot to always look at it. Okay. If nums index does not equal nums index minus 1, and this index, and then if that index does not equal the index minus 1, which I knew I should have done minus. Remember, guys, I was thinking about that. Then nums k will be equal to nums index. I was right about like the nums k. I knew I should have done with previous. Oh. God. I was so close. I was so close. I gotta do another one tonight. I was so close. Yo, someone. Okay, if index is equal to, if num index does not equal nums index minus 1, and nums k plus or equals to 1, I see why. Yo, guys, this is like so. Okay. Maybe I won't remember. I should have used that a long time ago. But then I wouldn't remember it. Because now, if I look at it, I'm just going to remember it always. Because I'll be like, this is a question that gave me trauma. I'm remembering this question. And it was so simple too. And you're saying if the nums at index is not equal, is not equal. So wait, say you're at index, say index 2. Index is equal to 2. So 0, 1, 2. If nums at f1 does not equal 0, what? Then nums. I don't think this is the right answer, guys. Oh, you're saying if it's unique. Oh, golly. If it's unique. Then put it in the array. Y'all don't even see what I'm writing. Then put it in the array. And then k plus or equals 1. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the kind of solution I was looking at. Showing you like y'all see. Y'all like, I was close. So basically it's saying, wait, I'm gonna cheat real quick. If not, actually no. See, this is why I was trying to avoid it. If not nums, turn empty array. Okay, return 0. So annoying, guys. And then k is equal to 0. Okay, I think that's still fine. And then for index and range, actually k should be equal to 1 because the first one is always unique. Makes perfect sense. And then you're going from 1 to length of nums, right? And then you say if index is less, right? If index is less than length of nums minus 1. If index, okay, let's think about this. If index is less than, wait, oh, no. For index range minus 1, I don't think I need this. Okay, so let's say I didn't need this. If nums index is equal to nums index minus 1 is not equal. Then just put it in the array. And then plus it. That's all I need to change, guys. That's all I needed to change. And just return k. Like literally. Comes to the bed. Oh yeah. My usual freaking C++. Feeling me. Okay, run code. I can't believe this, man. It's so annoying. So freaking annoying because I'm gonna do it tomorrow as well and see if I remember it. But like when you, but now I understand, like my mind has changed. My mind has flipped. Instead of looking for the same, we're looking for unique ones. So say if you're looking for unique, then they're not the same. So I need to think about it like that. Like it's not unique, what is it? It's not the same, right? So I'm gonna run the code again. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys, I was overthinking it. And I feel like a lot of times with arrays as well, like it's better. Wow. I am so disappointed. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. More details. I got more details what happens. Then. Okay. This is how I started doing it, so I think this is the way it'll make sense to me. So I'm just gonna create an account because I'm just chilling at home or something, and I'm like, I wanna work this out. And yeah, let me see what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna copy this on here. This question in the front, the examples and everything. Paste the heck out of it. Yeah. Yeah. And this is called duplicates from sorted array. Okay, so in this process, as you're gonna see me go from 0, like right now, to type in with, that's what you're gonna see me as. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm gonna work hard for the first time in forever. Yeah. And then I like about Anki is you can add code, all that stuff. Browse it and see how it looks. Lord. Yeah. I can't believe it took me so long and I didn't figure it out. But it's part of life. Oh, is it someone's birthday? Happy birthday. But it's part of life. And we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. See you next time. Peace. Oh, yeah, you can actually see my hand.